to Metaphysically Speaking. My name is Sue, your host for the day, and this is Dan Bailey, owner, operator of NuSpirit Connections. We're here today to talk about different modalities of Reiki. Dan's going to show his practitioner's bowl and how he uses it. It's much different than a regular singing bowl, so we'll do a demonstration of both, and we'll see what the difference is. Mm-hmm. And this is Dan Bailey, and he's also a college friend of mine from the College of Metaphysical Studies, and we're both currently going there. And you're a Reiki master. Mm-hmm. You're also a tarot card reader. Mm-hmm. And you also do, if you want to...
Well, yeah, actually I just consider myself a tarot reader, aura reader, palm reader, all certified, and a Reiki master. Now I'm just now starting to learn to read objects.
Very good. Psychometry.
Yes. Yeah. We just got into that in class, and that's turned out to be pretty good. So I've done some of those items even out of class now.
Oh, that's great.
Yep.
That's great. And psychometry is when you hold an object and you get like a mental picture in your mind of where that object has been, or maybe who had possibly owned it. There's a lot of images and a lot of feelings you can get from this. So.
And we had fun in the class doing it.
Yes, we sure did. I read your harmonica.
Yeah, that's right. That was pretty good.
Yeah. So. Did you want to talk about Reiki at all? How long you've been a Reiki master?
Well, actually, I'm a double Reiki master. The first master level that I achieved was in 2005, and then again I took the training through another master and was recertified in 2007. And so I've gone through that twice. What led me really into Reiki was the fact that the intuitive ability of reading cards and auras just felt, again, the best way for me to connect is by the vibration level. And so even when I'm reading tarot cards, it's not just reading the face value of the tarot cards and giving you a feedback. I'm actually giving you the information of what is associated with those cards. There's energy that moves through each one of the cards, so it gives the cards different significance. It also determines whether there's an impact, and it also, whenever you're doing an overall reading, the energy will flow throughout the entire reading. And so for me, when I pick up on the overall reading, it may turn around and bring me back to another part of the reading that when we went through the first time had less significance. So based on that, I really got hooked into the vibration side of metaphysics, and so I started looking at other modalities to see where else I could connect with. And really just to cover it all, we are energy beings. Everything around us is a vibration. Even the physical bodies that we hold right now are really nothing more than a different type of vibration, and the vibration level makes it appear and feel as if it's solid, and it's really not. So keeping that in mind, and everything that's around you is also vibration. Again, we're at constant connection and disconnect from all the energy that's around us because everything's at a different vibrational level. Now this really kind of brings us into singing bowls. Singing bowls, of course, have been used for thousands and thousands of years. Each bowl is created with a specific tone and usually for a specific service, chakra point, or there are also more generic bowls that are more for meditation and for healing. Now, the challenge that you face with using singing bowls is, number one, knowing what the tone is and how you're going to use it and what effect it's going to have on the vibration of yourself or the people that are around you, because again, it's sending out these vibrations. An offshoot of that particular thing is what we call a practitioner's bowl, and it really is a singing bowl on a stick. But there are more uses that you can use for it because, again, it is much more mobile. If you notice that most of the singing bowls, whether they're metal or crystal, are kind of hard to move around, and you really are not going to get the full effect of the vibration that it's sending off unless you stick your head in the bowl or put the bowl on your head. So a very smart person, and unfortunately I can't remember who it is, came up with the idea that really they needed a way to make them mobile. And so the example that I have here is a practitioner's bowl, and what they've done is they've taken a singing bowl and they placed it on a glass tube. Now, initially everybody was going, well, okay, that's kind of cool, but doesn't that do something when you're holding it? And that ends up being exactly correct. The idea is that when you're using a practitioner's bowl, whatever the bowl is set to will send out the vibration that will affect everything in its immediate area. Perfect example of this is if you were to use this to cleanse a room. Many people use sage, crystals. There are other modalities that you can use, but a practitioner's bowl can be done the same way. Okay, basically what we're going to do here is we're going to do a short demonstration on how a practitioner might use the practitioner's bowl. And again, what I'm going to do is just a general overall vibrational resetting without working on the specific chakras, except his third eye. He said that was kind of clogged. We may unclog that.
Sounds good.
And with that being said, what I normally do in the same way with when I do Reiki, I always start at the top in the crown chakra, and I open that up first and reset that, and then I'll move to the feet because I want to have a good clear path to grounding. Once I've got the open grounding, then I come back up and I start working down, and always working from the head down through the feet so that it grounds and pulls the energy that way. Then you close up the feet, and then you come back up and close up the head.
Very good.
Okay?
Sounds good.
And with that, at any point this becomes uncomfortable or something vibrates with you in a different way, just let me know. And then if you don't mind, this will be on your third eye. Let me start this. Let's see.